This is beyond ridiculous.
Want a jump?
No.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Come on.
Thank God I'm drunk. Here we go.
Number 10, The Upside Down Kiss, Spider-Man. There are so many memorable movie kisses, but maybe none as unique as this one. Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker first locks lips with Mary Jane after his alter ego rescues her from an attempted attack.
You have a knack for getting in trouble.
You have a knack for saving my life. I think I have a superhero stalker.
I was in the neighborhood.
She's curious about the man behind the mask, but he's determined to keep his true identity hidden. Their compromise results in one of the most iconic movie moments of the 2000s.
Do I get to say thank you this time?
Wait.
As Spider-Man hangs upside down, MJ rolls down the mask and they share a kiss in the rain. The scene was a natural target for parody and has been spoofed many times, including at the 2003 MTV Movie Awards.
I think I just found myself a co-host.
Number 9, Kiss on the Beach, From Here to Eternity. 2 years after the release of this romantic drama, the movie's most famous scene was already the subject of parody. The 7-year itch recreated the interlude on the beach in a dream sequence.
What is this strange animal thing you have? It bothers me. It's bothered me since the first time I saw you. And it'll bother me always. From here to eternity.
It has also been spoofed in comedies like Airplane and referenced in Shrek 2. However, when the original debuted, it was considered very risque.
You think I'd be here if I thought it was a mistake? Taking a chance on 20 years in Leavenworth for making dates with a company commander's wife? And her acting like Lady Astor's horse, and all because I got here on time.
Well, on the other hand, I've got a bathing suit under my dress.
It was allegedly actor Burt Lancaster who suggested lying down in the waves rather than standing up to kiss, flying in the face of restrictive movie censors. Over 70 years on, the scene is still considered one of cinema's steamiest moments.
I never knew it could be like this. Nobody ever kissed me the way you do.
Number 8, Forest Scene, Twilight.
I know what you are.
Say it. Out loud. Say it.
Hold on tight, Spider-Monkeys. Twilight was a massive cultural phenomenon with fans around the globe, but the scene in the forest where Edward first reveals he's a vampire will be familiar even to non-fans. It's chock full of quotable lines and memorable images.
How old are you?
17.
How long have you been 17?
A while.
Edward confirms his vampiric nature to Bella before taking her to see for herself. Is it strictly romantic? No. It may be corny, but it's pure cinema. We believe in the acting talents of Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart, but maybe not in this scene in particular. But it sure does stick with you.
Why did you hate me so much when we met?
I did. Only for making me want you so badly. I still don't know if I can control myself.
Number 7, I'm Just a Girl, Notting Hill. Richard Curtis rom-coms are full of moments just begging to be parodied. Even if you've never seen Notting Hill, you've probably heard the movie's most famous line referenced by a TV character or two.
When you propose to someone in Notting Hill, it should be to someone who knows what that movie is.
Are you saying you're just a boy? Standing in front of another boy? Saying you don't want him to leave?
Hugh Grant's hapless bookshop owner, William Thacker, has already had his heart broken by movie star Anna Scott when Julia Roberts delivers that immortal line in an attempt to win him back.
I'm also just a girl. Standing in front of a boy. Asking him to love her.
It's cheesy, but it's the vulnerability shown by the previously guarded character that makes the moment so winning. When William echoes back Anna's words to a room of his disbelieving friends, it's obvious to everyone that he'd be crazy to let her go.
Oh, sod a dog, I've made the wrong decision, haven't I? Max, how fast is your car?
Number 6, Here's Looking at You, Kid, Casablanca. Loved and admired for generations, Casablanca is a certified classic. It seems like the movie has more quotable lines than forgettable ones.
Louis, I
think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
We'll always have Paris, Play It Sam, of all of the gin joints, we could go on. However, the movie's most famous quote is the oft-repeated toast, originally spoken by Humphrey Bogart's Rick Blaine.
No. He's looking at you, kid.
It had even become popular by the time the film was being honoured at the Academy Awards, as fervent fans shouted the line at Bogart as he exited his car to enter the ceremony. With that kind of immediate power, we're not surprised it's been echoed in so many forms.
Oh, F-words! You hear that? That's plane engine noises. Oh, I should go.
Ilsa.
Oh, what?
I'm not good at being noble, but it doesn't take too much to see that the problems of three little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world.
Beans are crazy, the crazy beans.
Someday you'll understand that.
Yes.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Oh, Rick. Bye!
Number 5, I'm Flying. Titanic.
Can we do the thing we always did every day, the thing that made me feel safe?
Is it gonna help you be, less nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, we could do it. All right.
Thanks, man.
More than one scene in Titanic is ripe for parody. Comedians have had a field day with this one, whether they're asking to be painted like one of Jack's French girls or shouting that they're king of the world. It's a testament to the movie's love story that the film's most striking image is not of the sinking ship, but of Jack and Rose standing at the prow.
Open your eyes.
The sunset is blazing behind them and My Heart Will Go On plays in the background. We've seen it mocked many times, but it's still a beautiful scene. Number 4, The Lift, Dirty Dancing.
And go. Good. Good. Now hold the position. Hold it. Good, don't break. Don't break.
This move has become so embedded into popular culture that the lift has made an appearance at weddings all over the world. It's not an easy thing to attempt. The big finale of this enduringly popular 80s movie sees Baby finally get her time to shine.
Nobody puts Baby in a corner.
After uttering his equally legendary line, Johnny pulls Baby up onto the stage where they show off the routine they've been practicing all summer. She's held aloft by Johnny in a feel-good finale that's memorable for all the right reasons. Number 3, the card scene. Love Actually.
Oh, hi.
Who is it?
It's carol singers.
Give him a quid and tell him to bugger off.
Whether you think it's romantic or just plain creepy, we can probably all agree that the Love Actually cards scene is a standout movie moment. The best thing about this sequence is how easily it can be adapted into a spoof. You can put anything you like on those cards. It's a very transferable joke. In the original, Andrew Lincoln's Mark is secretly confessing his love for his best friend's wife, while the said best friend remains oblivious to the whole bit. It's okay though, because it's not like he's planning to act on his feelings, or so he says anyway.
Enough. Enough now.
Number 2, the pottery scene. Ghost.
One rule I asked you to follow. One. Look! I had it made before he died. It's not in bad taste.
Back in 1990, the movie Ghost made pottery sexy with the help of Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore, and the Righteous Brothers' Unchained Melody. Moore's Molly is working at her wheel when she's joined by her husband Sam.
Can I help?
Yeah. Get them wet. Now just let the clay slide between your fingers.
The romantic moment is part of our introduction to the couple and reveals the love and affection between them. There's also a callback to the scene later in the movie, when the couple hear their song play and are reminded of the moment. The scene has been the subject of pastiche in a number of TV shows, comedy sketches, and some pretty interesting commercials. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. You Had Me at Hello, Jerry Maguire. In a movie full of iconic lines, this one is often imitated.
You complete me. And I just had...
Shut up. Just shut up. You had me at hello.
It still isn't over. The Notebook. The kissing in the rain trope really peaked here.
I wrote you every day for a year.
You wrote me?
Yes. It wasn't over. It still isn't over.
Spaghetti Kiss, Lady and the Tramp. We love a playful homage to this Bella Notte moment.
Side by side with your loved one, you'll find an enchantment here.
I Wish I Knew How to Quit You, Brokeback Mountain. When it comes to romantic quotes, this one's a modern classic.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Then why don't you just let me be, huh?
Number 1, the boombox scene. Say Anything.
I made mistakes. I want to take them back. You trusted me.
If you prefer other 80s teen movies like Pretty in Pink, The Breakfast Club, or 16 Candles, you probably know this scene. This film, starring John Cusack, is arguably the most romantic of the lot. Cusack's slacker, Lloyd Dobler, wins the heart of class valedictorian Diane Court. But when things start to go wrong for them, he needs to make a statement in order to get her back. Standing outside Diane's bedroom window armed with a boombox and a Peter Gabriel song, Lloyd shows that he's willing to risk his pride to prove his love. The memorable proclamation has been parodied more times than we can count.
How did you know I love this song?
I guessed.
I see you've been watching my live webcast. Still going on, you know.
Screw them. They've had enough of you. Figuratively speaking. I borrowed my neighbor's mower. I came right over.
That almost rhymed.
Which romantic movie moment do you think is the most iconic? Share your favourites in the comments.
He told me that his friends wrote Casablanca, but that he added the kid to Here's Looking at You, Kid.
Hello, which totally makes the line.